Hello everyone and thank you for being part of the Liverpool chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss it on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as this person, as long as it is Liverpool related, right about here at the Liverpool chapter with me, your very host Abu Kaus. I'm definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest straight as it comes in, and you definitely know that we've got quite a lot to talk about, but Romeo Lavia is the center of focus as this deal is one that the club Liverpool has said that cannot go without. Jurgen Klopp has come out and clarified a few things about the football player Romeo Lavia and why he definitely needs him and why he cannot do without him. And at this moment in time, it will also be put to note that there's been quite a big number of football players who've left the club Liverpool. Football players like Naby Keita, also Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain also left the club Liverpool. Not forgetting a big number. Jordan Henderson also leaving the club Liverpool. The midfield section is almost empty. I hope you remember that Jordan Henderson really left the club Liverpool for Al Ettifaq, and he joined the former Liverpool captain, and that is Steven Gerrard at Al Ettifaq, and it happens that Steven Gerrard is the current manager of Al Ettifaq. Is quite a brilliant one. He's quite a very good football manager, and hopefully things will go on quite well. Liverpool sealed a deal that was worth £13 million for Jordan Henderson, and this saw Jordan Henderson set to be the biggest and highest paid English football player, and he'll be earning 700,000 every week. We mean £700,000 every single week. Loads and loads of money. So let's hope things go on quite well for him at the club Al Ettifaq, as we're definitely going to be seeing a few more things happening as Liverpool is looking at selling more football players, but also buying a couple of them. So do not forget the center of focus today. The reason we're here is talking about Romeo Lavia, who's set to join the club Liverpool. It is reportedly said that Liverpool is yet to sign, almost going to sign. This deal is in its final stages after Liverpool's first bid that was rejected, a bid that was worth £40 million. £40 million, and Southampton saying that they need at least £50 million for the football player. And we can sort of understand. I can sort of understand because they need to make a bit of money on him. He's a very good football player. And when he was signing a contract with the club, Southampton moving from the club, Manchester City anticipated that he's going to be the next big thing and he's going to be sold for big money. And Manchester City, one of the clauses that were in his contract signing for Southampton, Manchester City said, if you're selling the football player, I've got 20% of whatever you sell him, or you cannot have him. And Southampton had no choice but to accept because they needed the football player. But really, it's come out that at this moment in time they want to let him go, as he's also requested for a move away from the club Southampton, after Southampton failing to keep a place in the Premier League, and they headed for the EFL Championship. That definitely is no good for a football player like Romeo Lavia. Anyway, let's hope everything goes on quite well for Romeo Lavia, and we possibly will be seeing him playing for the club Liverpool anytime from now. Which part of the world are you watching from? Which part of the country? Are you in Africa? Are you in the United Kingdom, United States, India? Wherever you are, I say salute to you. Saying salute, saying hello, thank you for being part. And what do you think about Romeo Lavia? Do you think Romeo Lavia should definitely be part of the Liverpool club, or you think Liverpool could be wasting a bit of money and time to pursue the football player? But I personally think Romeo Lavia is a very good one, and with all these big number of midfielders leaving, of course, you need class midfielders also getting into the club. The fact that Liverpool has already signed two football players, one being the former Brighton and Hove superstar Alexis McAllister, good midfielder, already signed. Liverpool went on and signed yet another football player after sealing the deal of Alexis McAllister that was worth £35 million, slightly above that. And at this time, Liverpool is looking at getting yet another football player, and the football player we're talking about is Romeo Lavia. And after Liverpool getting done with Alexis McAllister, he went on and signed Dominic Szoboszlai, the Hungarian, but also was playing for RB Leipzig as a midfielder. And still, we can still say that we can notice that there is still something lacking in the Liverpool club, and that's what the current manager is trying to rectify. So having the football player Romeo Lavia would be a great thing. I would definitely 100% I would be positive, very positive about his move to the club Liverpool. And still talking a little bit about Moises Caicedo, Liverpool really still have a big chance to sign the football player Moises Caicedo after 3 bids were rejected by the club Brighton and Hove for Moises Caicedo, and those bids were from Chelsea. That definitely shows you that he's still on the transfer market, still available. And the fact that anyway, the bids that were on, the first bid was £60 million, second bid £70 million, third bid £80 million. All of them grounded. None of them was accepted. He's still available in the club. Liverpool can definitely go for him. So let's hope really things keep on moving on quite well for the club Liverpool, as we already know that Liverpool is trying to make reinforcements in different fields, and we've got a very big story coming up, interesting transfer of the one and only Mohamed Kudus, who's also reportedly are going to be signing for the club Liverpool. This is a deal that is in its initial stages, as if it escalates, if it goes on quite well, I'll definitely be bringing it to you. But at this moment in time, it's not much that we can definitely say about the football player, and neither is there much that we can say about the club really that is selling the superstar, because not much information has been out, but we are for sure we very aware that Liverpool really is interested in Mohamed Kudus, in him being an Ajax Amsterdam football player. He's got quite big links with Manchester United, because Manchester United's manager was the manager at Ajax Amsterdam some time ago. So that definitely would mean that there's going to be a big bidding war for the football player. Anyway, but there is one whose bidding was there is no bidding was, and that's Romeo Lavia. At this moment in time, the club Liverpool looks to be the sole club that is in this transfer, and Liverpool is upgrading every other day. Liverpool getting better every other day. But it's gonna be a bit hard with all those transfers exiting the club. It will take a bit of time, and I don't think that the coming season is going to be the greatest of seasons in my own thinking, but it can really be avoided, because anyway, through training and stuff, but it's gonna be hard work, because we're seeing out a clear out. It could turn out 2 ways, by the way. It could be for a better or for the worse, because the quite a big number of football players that have left the club is rebuilding. It's just building afresh. So let's hope things go on quite well. But Liverpool is still selling, and Liverpool is still buying. And also another exit that is going to be selling the deal, £40 million deal. That's Fabinho. Fabinho is set to leave the club, as it is reportedly said that he's also going to be heading for the Saudi Pro League. Let's hope things continue to move on quite well and in the right direction for the club Liverpool, as Liverpool is trying its level best to sign the football player. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the Liverpool chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring you as long as it is Liverpool related right about here at the Liverpool chapter with me, your very host, Abu Carlos. Thank you and goodbye for now.